Hey fellow underdogs, this is 40 Warrior. Welcome back to Ratchet Deadlocked. We are going to go and do our first Battle Dome mission. Yippee, I'm so excited. I get to blow some unnecessary shit up. But then again, that's kind of why I ever got the Ratchet games, is because you can blow shit up. A lot of shit, with unnecessary weaponry, and weapons that are bigger than the Empire State Building.
Thank you for choosing Vox Airways for your traveling needs. We do hope you have a pleasant flight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Vox Network.
Something you should know. I'm not a real Tyrannoid.
What?
Head
Head looks like it came from Dr. Nefarious.
One more reality dating show.
Nice voice crack.
Blogs gone wild, videos scratched from overuse. Then it's time to turn that dial to something a little more dangerous. Time for some real action. It's time to blow it up! That's right, it's time for Dread Zone, the galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport. Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome.
I kind of wish Fox did a triple aerial somersault after he said that.
As Ratchet and Clank take on Ace Hardlight and the Exterminators. They save the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone? Catch it live, right here, on Vox.
Quit sounding like you're laboring.
Oh, and that is
Well, Vox knows who Ratchet and Clank are, but these guys...
That is the Eviscerator's 4th victim already this season. Next up,
These
we have,
guys...
let's see here, Ratchet?
They don't know who the hell Ratchet and Clank are, but apparently Vox does, so the communication between them is terrible.
Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
We'll see.
And of course, because these guys don't know shit, they don't know shit. So what you know about that, what you know about that, I got dual Vipers and I'm not afraid to use them.
First contestant. He's a Lombax. He's spent time in prison. He hates candy and children. Let's hear it for Ratchet and Team
Yah. So you have these Tri-Spike Swarms here. Those guys are peons. And the robots that you saw shooting are Dread Zone Strikers. They're probably the most common enemy in the game. Yep, these guys don't die.
Anytime a bot becomes too damaged to continue.
You'll be doing most of the killing, though. The robots are only really good for Tri-Spike Swarmers because they can kill them in like 2 hits.
The down directional button at any time to make your bots regroup to your position.
A function I don't use. But the bots do have some merit later on. Also, skill point. Do certain things instead of them just becoming skill points for unlocking skins or whatever. They actually give you bolts and they unlock features, I believe. Also, bear in mind that you don't have Clank with you, so if you're used to that, remember, you can't do the helicopter thing at all. Here's the Tremors. You've seen these guys before, and what they do is if they're far away, they'll spike the ground and cause a shockwave to come after you. And the dropships, obviously, I can damage them later on, but right now it's kind of pointless. And really, all my all of your weaponry right now is going to suck. You know, it's a Ratchet game, so. But it does share that whole experience factor. Except the experience factor works differently. Ooh, thank God for the robot. He protected my ass. Now, actually, in a playthrough, you can level up to level 10 with a weapon, which in itself is kind of unusual. I'm used to 5.
Challenges sometimes use bolt cranks to activate devices or lower force fields. But be careful, Ratchet.
And if you do challenge mode, you can get it up to level 99, which is crazy. And yes, it seems like everything in the galaxy uses bolt cranks to work. What are we, in the 1900s here? What happened to digitalized stuff? What happened to, just snapping a finger and bada bing, bada boom, things work on their own?
You need to get behind cover immediately. The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use
This is what we call a very dangerous enemy right here.
By pressing the left directional
Like, I'm serious. This thing will take
Excellent work,
takes
Ratchet.
tons
Now
of
that you have survived
hits.
the qualification course, you will be allowed to join us back at our containment area.
Clank, quit interrupting me. I'm a little sick of it. Well, that's our first real Battledome mission, just an introduction, and we unlock a planet. As you get points, you unlock planets, and you get planets, you get medals, and you get medals, you advance in the game.
Oh, well,
Simple.
far be it from me to keep the superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you.
Okay, shoot.
Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight video game? How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox? Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox Media empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away?
Well,
Don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of bloggy and nut cheese!
so what are you saying exactly?
Zip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending 1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
And once again, this high-pitched voice takes over. But let's get back to that. The bull crank thing. And you saw what Fox had. Fox had a hollow glove. And you have some of the craziest weapons on demand. So why is it
You need to choose.
that... Why is it that
This is the
it takes a
interplanetary
bull crank,
transport. It will
a
take you to
mechanical
red zone
thing,
battle courses on other
which
planets.
requires
It
your
travels on a
bare
transport.
hands
Any
to make stuff
tampering with
work?
the nav computer
Where
causes
is the logic
ship
in
to
that?
explode.
Come on, people. Come on. Okay, now I have enough to get the acid mod if I want it. The question is, do I want it? Answer, I don't know. I mean, I would rather have the obliterator because even the magma cannon is completely sluggish. Like, I'm serious. Before you know it, I'll stop using the magma cannon entirely, and the dual vipers as well. Also, every mission has 15 skill challenges, and they all get you a ton of bolts in some cases, like 1,400. I've seen some give you like 5,000. Yeah, they can be pretty awesome. But they're mainly like mods, weaponry, don't get hit, do this, do that, compete on exterminator, which I can't do at the moment. No healing, jackpot crates, which I'll explain later on. Breakable objects. Breakable objects is good. And you're going to notice, too, or you should notice, that this game, in my opinion, is harder. I'm not talking about hero mode, mind you. I'm talking about how it's easier to get hit in this game than other Ratchet games, in my opinion. Like, I honestly think it is. I know the enemies take a lot of abuse, so that's because I have it on hero, but
It's a beautiful
there's
spring
more
day on
enemies that
for Juanita as we
are
kick
threatening.
off a brand
And
new season of
I remember in Up Your
Dread
Arsenal, there was quite a few times where it would just be like, okay, move to the right, big enemy, move to the right, shoot, slide to the left, shoot, crisscross, bang, bang, Chris shot, bang, bang, cha-cha, real smooth. Oh, and one sniper shot to the head, and that was it. Yeah. This you actually have to be a little more strategic.
Oh, yeah. The Vox construction team really outdid themselves in turning this once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly Dread Zone battle core.
Yep, they're assholes.
Here comes today's first contestant. Oh,
Ratchet.
my. They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel to find these guys, aren't they?
Well, these guys, the same guy who took on your little, challenge and aced it, yes? Yeah. Can't believe they don't even... Oh, Hollow Shield Launcher. Probably not going to use that at all. Napalm, that's a good one. But it only works with certain weapons. The certain explosive weapons. So, Obliterator, yes. Magma Cannon, Dual Vipers, no.
Ratchet's first objective is a gimme, Juanita. All he has to do is make his way to the other side of this mountain pass.
Sounds pretty simple, right?
The shields on that turret are impenetrable.
Yes,
You will
Clank,
have to
we
use an
know
EMP
you
to
need
take them down.
EMPs.
Command your bot to toss out
This
the
hasn't
EMP by
changed
pressing
from
the
5
left
seconds
directional
ago where I
button.
needed EMPs before. What has changed is absolutely nothing. You still need to use EMP and still need to shoot this thing as fast as possible before the thing comes back to life and utterly annihilates you, because this thing will rape you if you let it. Die!
Defeating enemies automatically upgrades your Dread Zone weaponry and
Unbreakable
improves your
object.
maximum nanotech level.
But first, blow up!
Folks, just a
Blow
reminder,
up.
Tomorrow is kick your
Blow
best
up.
friend in the pants
You know what,
day.
screw it.
Free popcorn for
Like I said, the
everyone
pea
who
shooter is
participates.
so weak. Like, honestly. This thing is weak sauce. That's kind of why I'm always begging to use the magma cannon at this point.
I hope you like your bad guys fried.
Whee! Wait. Whee! And we did it. So that is our first challenge. Get to the blue thing that usually signifies an end of a challenge. So we did a great job already. 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Kind of typical. Some could take up to like 8 minutes, but later on they get longer.
As Team Darkstar continues toward the Catacomb Burial Dome, they'll
And
need to
remember,
cross what I like
blue
to call
thing
the
good.
chasm of endless
Orange
falling and
thing
eventual
good.
dying. In the unlikely event that they survive, they'll take control of the big, bad, and burly walking armored tank called the Landstalker. Good luck, kids.
Okay.
Ratchet,
Cameras
you
are
have to
shootable,
capture
and they
all three
usually
nodes to extend the bridge.
help to give you skill points. I think there's skill points. You can kill 5 of those. You can't kill inanimate objects, dude. Blow up 5 of those. That's better. And we also have zombies here. These guys, oh god, these guys are pains in the asses.
Hey Ratchet, I've upgraded your bots to turn both cranks. Get close to a crank and press the right
Oh god,
directional
shot
button.
me. Get away from me. I said away. Fuck. Well, there you go. That's our first fail. Alright, should I try again? Yeah.
My trigger finger's getting itchy.
Now, don't suck this time, me. This is not the time or the place to suck. Do this time is I'm gonna go for this crank. I think once you get one, even when you die, it stays cranked. So we have to use the 1900's way of doing things again. There you go. So that's one. You won't be using the wrench pretty much at all in this. I never found a point to using it because a lot of enemies are just way too tough to take down with the wrench on hero mode.
Ratchet was a tough cookie. What kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
Alright, let's get this guy. Come on. Problem is, once you hit him with knockback once, they're invulnerable to knockback afterward,
You can
it seems
expand
like.
your
Oop! Impact mod. More knockback. As you level up weapons, you get mods. So some of them will give you more ammo, some of them will give you more impact, more damage, bigger impact radius. So they're pretty helpful actually. But for the most part, I'm just going to be busy keeping the ones they have, because usually they mod the weapons pretty favorably for you. Like his point, they won't give this thing a radius mod.
Walking on top of a giant robot burial ground.
Really? What? You didn't explain this before. This is a burial ground, guys. Did you know this is a burial ground? I knew this was a burial ground. Because, well, you told me right in the beginning.
But Ace Hardlight would have done it better.
Oh, shut up. Why don't you go write his bleep? Yeah, the announcers really don't take to you. It's kind of like how the New York Times is with Lolo Jones. To be completely honest. And it's also why I have a huge disdain for the media, because they can't seem to do things right here in America. Every other media is much better, I swear. Also, I got vandalism somehow, because I broke 10 breakable objects, but I don't know what objects I broke.
Challenge objectives appear blue.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Shoot it quick! Shoot it! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19! Also, jackpot crates. Those are jackpot crates, if you can't tell. And there are jackpot crate skill points usually are only available in one part of the challenge. And if you don't get it there, you won't get it until you retry it. So, just keep that in perspective. Also, keep in perspective, I only have 3 hit points, so one more hit, and I'm definitely done for. I got 19,000 bolts, so if now is a good time, and now is a good time, let's get the Obliterator. Give me my Obliterator. Because the Obliterator is a fresh weapon of choice. It blows shit up. And then so, no, let's just use it right now, because I'm lazy. Let's not get stuck, Ratchet. I got stuck and I died. Okay, that is a good start. Like, I clearly was trying to do that. I don't recharge. I just have infinite lives somehow. The infinite life logic. Don't know anything about it. But yeah, it's a grenade launcher. It's pretty powerful. Not the best weapon in the world, but for where you are now, quite helpful, actually. Hold on, up. Are the jetpack crates back? No, they're not. So it's time to move on. But hands down, this weapon is much, 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 much more powerful than a magma cannon. And I think it's very important to actually level this up as fast as possible. Even though with 6 ammo, it's kind of a glass cannon. Luckily, I do know where the other jackpot crates are. One's right here, so I can get. If I get one more, I get the skill point, which is awesome. Keep forgetting that those guys don't get stunned after the first shot, which really can be annoying. Ugh. I don't know, it's like it doesn't hit once or twice. It's weird. There we go. Well, that should give me the skill point, but I don't think it did. Maybe because I didn't do it in one try, but I don't know, that's kind of stupid. There we go. Screw you. Yeah, these guys will throw blade balls sometimes as well. Of course, blade balls are not very powerful.
One thing about Ratchet, you give him any lip
Goodbye.
and he'll feed you a lead sandwich. You better believe that.
Hey, hey, no bottleizing.
Ratchet,
Shut up, I know it's a swing shot. You have swing shot now, you don't have to select it in a gun ring. It just automatically pops up for you to use. Pretty helpful. And actually surprisingly reliable.
What do you know, folks? Ratchet has found the Landstalker.
Yep, it only took me 2 minutes, 6 seconds, that run. Also, I kind of like the victory music, that first part of it where it's just so dun 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 dun, so exciting, like you actually did something, and then it does this. Well, I'm gonna end on that note. Next time, Landstalker, and we're gonna end this Catacomb 4 campaign. I'll see you guys later. 40 Warriors signing off.